We will have the information up on our Facebook page today. This is hot off the presses. It's not even out on Facebook yet.
Ooh, I like breaking things. That's
exactly.
good.
Y'all are the first to know. And then it will also be up on our webpage so that you can find that information as well.
Well, I think that's fantastic. That's one of those that you can have a little fun with it. And now, see, I'm one of these people that'll get out and walk if I'm competing against somebody. But if it's just me and competing against me, that's probably not going to happen, Captain. And I'll admit to that.
Well, and we do have prizes.
Oh.
And if you need a pedometer to keep track of your steps, if you don't have a fitness tracker, that's okay. We have pedometers available at the extension office.
It's a great reason to go get one, though. And I don't have one, but I've been meaning to. That's one of those. I need to do it. I need to just break down and go do it. That's what I need to do.
So if you sign up on the app, you have until October 4th at 11 o'clock p.m. The app will shut the challenge down for signups at 11 o'clock. So we don't have any control over that. So sign up now so that you don't forget. And then at the end of October, more information to come on this, but the University of Kentucky Family and Consumer Sciences is hosting a Fall Frolic virtual race.
Oh, wow.
So you do the challenge with us, and then it's kind of a 2-for-1. Then you compete in that virtual race at the end of October.
Well, and you get to pick where you walk, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, I've been watching all these eco challenges. And those look like fun. So I could go out in the woods and walk it. That's where I like to walk. I could do the nature hike, right?
Exactly. I'm not going to tell you where to walk. You can walk wherever you want to.
Now I get to choose. I like that even better.
And then we also have our Plated Up Kentucky Proud series. It started in August, and each week on the University of Kentucky Family and Consumer Sciences Facebook page, there was a different meal featured. And the featured ingredients were tomatoes and peppers. So for September, they're going to be apples and honey. And each Thursday at 10 o'clock on the UK FCS page, there will be a recipe demonstration. And then I also share those to our Facebook page. But we have meal plans available for apples and honey. And the meal plan includes a grocery list, the recipes for 3 different recipes, and then tips for preparation.
Oh, that sounds so good.
So
apples
they're really cool.
Honey. Well, and we've got local people that are doing local honey this year. So that's a great opportunity to get your apples local and to get your honey local. And I've even heard that local honey is good for allergies.
That's what I've heard too.
So, I mean, you could, kill a whole bunch of things all at the same time. You can do it. I like mixing the honey and peanut butter and dipping the apples in it. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's a great snack. Probably not good. I need to walk that off after I do it.
Well, you've got your fiber and your nutrients with your apple, and then you've got your protein with your peanut butter.
And
so
it's good for my allergies. I'm telling you. See, even when I'm bad, I'm good. That's what I like about that. Of course, if you check out their website, you all always have a ton of different recipes and videos on how to do it, and even down to the shopping list that you're going to need.
We have tried to really update our website here over the last couple of months. We've always tried to keep it updated, but we've really tried to add information over the past couple of months and really keep our Facebook page going with, we've had the recipe of the day and then the Healthy at Home series and then everything in between. So we're trying not to bombard, but if you're looking for something particular, we probably have it and can find it for you.
Well, and I know right now kids are kind of missing being together at school. And you all usually have a lot of good family learning opportunities online, especially with them going back to school. Sometimes you got to get creative on, okay, now what other resources am I going to find? And that's a great resource to check into.
Mm-hmm. And we are still doing the virtual programs as much as possible. And speaking of kids going back to school, I was looking at the Talking Facts podcast to kind of see what some of the latest things were. And there was one about keeping children focused. So
mine needs
that might be a good one to listen to if your kids have gone back to school and
If you're a student and you need mom to calm down, maybe that would work for her either way, I will say, too, of course, that is not the only learning opportunity. Of course, you have always been really good about dealing with kids and reading. And it's not all about food or, plants in the ground at the extension office. You've always been really good about trying to help parents get their kids to read.
I tried. That's just one of the big things that personally I enjoy, and thankfully, it goes right along with my job. And Ashley Jones and I are going to be working together to host a virtual story hour over the next few weeks. So be watching for that at the library. Have you heard about that?
I did. A little birdie told me. I was sneaking. They've even got the craft packs that go along with those. And you can pick those up at the desk there at George Kuhn.
Yes. So we're really excited about that to start that story hour again.
Well, and I think that's cool, too, because, again, that was something that a lot of kids really enjoyed, and a lot of parents. That was kind of a nice time together. And I think that's fantastic that you guys are doing that. And I heard they're going to be, what if you say, oh, well, I'm at work, I can't. Well, that's okay, because I think they're going to be saved for later. They're on the website is what they said. So I think that'll be cool.
That I don't know. I'm just partnering for the story, songs, and stretches part.
And that's the fun part, too, by the way. But they will. I believe what they said and sent to us over at George Kuhn is they're going to be saved there on their Facebook page where you can pick them up later. Because we do realize that a lot of people are working.
Sure.
So I'll tell you what. How do we, all of it's free. How do we get a hold of you?
All right. So you can call our office, 270-365-2787, or contact us on Facebook or send us an email. I will throw this in there. I have had a name change. So I got married.
What?
I can't believe you did not know that.
I did not know that.
But so I will have an email change in the near future. My new last name is Board. Sometimes I have trouble remembering that, so I'll be going Ashley White at Board. So eventually I will have an email change, but you'll still be able to find me. Thank you. But I'm trying to get the word out there that I eventually will change the email, but I don't know what it'll be yet.
Okay, the one thing we all want to know, what kind of cake did you have?
Vanilla.
Well, that sounds good, though. Oh, cupcakes? Oh, man. Well, obviously, I didn't get a cupcake, or I don't know.
Well, it was we had a drive-in ceremony. It was actually
I was going to ask.
Quite different.
I know everything is different right now, but you know what? Kudos to you all, and congratulations, because you went ahead and, you know what? You had to do it a little different. But you did it, and maybe someday it'll be a story to tell the grandkids about.
It will be. It'll be a fun story. We had a blast, and wouldn't have had it any other way. So
I think that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck. I don't think you're going to need it, but good luck for you.
Thank you.
Of course, anybody that can cook, that's already a good. Mr. Board knew what he was doing. You ain't no dummy. I know. Hey, the extension office. Tell us your hours again.
It's 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday, and on Mondays we are generally closed for lunch from 12 to 1.
All right, there they go. Shane's going to kill me if I don't do that. Shane Vogel, Caldwell County Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resource Education. He's got a long title. Has announced the Caldwell County Extension District Board meeting is going to be Tuesday, September 8th at 7 a.m. in the large meeting room. So I don't want to forget about that while you're here either. Here's the phone number. It is 270-365-2787. Thank you so much, Miss Ashley White, Board, for coming out and talking to us.
Thank you.
Caldwell County Extension Office. Go, Sam!
August is Breastfeeding Month, and it's time to celebrate all breastfeeding mothers, past, present, and future. Breastfeeding is the best choice for feeding an infant, especially in times of emergencies or natural disasters. Breast milk is always clean, available, and requires no fuel, water, or electricity. Breast milk provides infants with perfect nutrition and contains antibodies that fight infection, including diarrhea and respiratory infections. Breastfeeding also releases hormones that lower stress and anxiety in both babies and mothers. To learn more about breastfeeding, contact your local health department or medical provider. Give your baby the best start in life by breastfeeding. Paid with federal grant money, this institution is an equal opportunity provider.
Hancock's Neighborhood Market on Commerce Street in Cadiz is the place to shop for delicious homemade goodness. Hancock's makes their own fresh chicken salad, pimento cheese, salads, and a variety of mouthwatering desserts sure to please your entire family. While at Hancock's, be sure to visit their meat department for the best selection of USDA choice meats in the area. Hancock's Neighborhood Market in Cadiz, hometown homemade goodness, and the Hancock name you know and trust for quality for your family. Hancock's Neighborhood Market on Commerce Street in Cadiz.
Get ready for back to school with Health First Community Health Center, offering immunizations, physicals, ADHD treatment, and sick child visits. At Health First, we offer affordable quality health care for the entire family. Call us to make your appointment today at 877-667-7017. That's 1-877-667-7017. Walk-ins are welcome. All children receiving back to school services will be entered to win a backpack full of school supplies. At Health First, your health is our first concern.
I'm Amy McGrath, candidate for Senate, and I approve this message.
7,000 miles. That's how far China is from Kentucky. But given how Mitch McConnell votes in the Senate, you'd think he was China's senator instead of Kentucky's. Over his 36 years in Congress, Mitch McConnell voted for 14 trade deals, shipping jobs to countries like China. Mitch McConnell's trade policies even led to N95 mask companies outsourcing production to China. And then when we needed those masks during this pandemic, China confiscated them. China blocked the shipments of life-saving masks to the United States because they could. Mitch McConnell's trade policies have made China richer and their military stronger. And you know who's made millions from China? Mitch McConnell and his family's shipping business. Mitch McConnell, 36 years is long enough. Paid for by Amy McGrath for Senate.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Imagine if there were a place you could go to buy gift certificates to some of the best businesses in town. Now, imagine all those great gift certificates priced 30%, 35%, 40%, and at times over 60% or more off retail every day of the week. The Loyal Listener Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Black Patch Grill.
For a delicious meal, try Kay's Kitchen in Princeton. They have great home cooking, just like Mom and Grandma used to do. Enjoy cook-to-order breakfast every day, all day. Daily lunch specials include favorites like open-faced roast beef, grilled chicken tenderloins, country fried steak, smoked pork chops, and catfish and shrimp on Fridays. All your favorite veggies, too. And don't forget Kay's homemade desserts. Open Monday through Thursday, 5 to 2, Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 5:30 to 11. Kay's Kitchen, 501 North Jefferson Street, Princeton, 1 block from the courthouse.
103.3 WPKY. And of course, thank you to Miss Ashley White from the Caldwell County Extension Office. I love seeing people face to face we haven't seen in a while. And congratulations to her on her new marriage. And of course, this morning I am so excited because I get to, number one, Tiger Day is right around the corner. And I just bleed blue and gold. So I'm so excited for that. And of course, we invited Miss Beth Mann with us this morning to kind of help us get everything figured out. Good morning, Miss Beth.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm excited. I know it's Monday and I should be grumpy, but I'm just so excited about Wednesday I can't be grumpy.
We have a big week this week at WPKY, so I'm excited about it too.
Well, and I think so many people, there are so many kids and I don't want people to think that it's just for football. This is all athletics at the Caldwell County High School.
That's right. There's so many things that are uncertain about this year, and the last thing we need to worry about is whether we're going to have money for uniforms and balls and gloves and things that we need to do sports. But guess what? There we are. So we've been talking with Caldwell County Athletics for, I guess, about 6 or 8 weeks now. And, the first big thing was, can we play? Will we play? And, of course, that's still a little bit up in the air, and we're very concerned about how it's going to all play out. But then once we get the green light and we are playing, we're going to be limited on attendance, and that means affecting the revenue, and then everything kind of spirals from there. So as we've been working with the schools, we were talking about the video plan and trying to make video available for our parents and for our grandparents and fans, because we know that we're going to be limited in the number of people who can actually attend the game in person. We don't know yet what. We just know it's not going to be full speed ahead, period. So this conversation started really with video. What do we do? And there was a source out there that would be able to provide video, but people would have to pay for it. And we just didn't feel that was good. The school did not really want to go that route either, because people are already strained financially. And so we decided that we would work out a plan where we will be providing video for football so that people will be able to see the games. And then with the limitation of the fans in the stands, we would help offset that with a fundraiser. And a lot of people don't realize, Tess, and maybe I didn't even realize to this degree, but a lot of the revenue from football is what's used for soccer, baseball, softball, volleyball. It really pretty much helps pay for some of those other sports, because you don't have the same admission gates on those sports as you would have on football. So, just playing less games and with less attendance at the games that we do play, I mean, we know that we're going to be affected several $1,000s just right out of the gate on football season. So what better way to do it than let's have a Tiger Day, everybody rally around all Caldwell County athletes, and let's raise some money for the school, and let's help them have a successful season.
Well, I'll tell you, I when you said that, I will admit, I knew that, that was important, the gate money was, but I don't think I realized either as a mama or, on the other side of it either, just how much, that gate money really means. And not just to football, as you said, to other sports as well. And I was so excited to hear, well, number one, I get to video. I'm so excited because that's one of my favorite things. I get so excited about that. But, I think that that's a great opportunity so that nobody has to miss a game.
Well, it is important, and it's incredibly important that we support this year's seniors. They lost part of their junior season, and now their senior season. And for those kids that are planning to go ahead, two ways. Either it's your last time to play ball, which is definitely important, or it's your last time to play ball as a high school student, and you're looking forward to being able to play in college. And college recruitment is definitely impacted by this. So I don't think our students should suffer any more than they have to. And, they've put in the work. All of our kids have stayed in shape. They've worked hard to be able to play ball, and to be able to, I think, show them support. It's not just a money thing. Yes, it's important that we raise money, but it's also important that we say, we're behind you, kids. We're there. We're with you side by side 100%. That's a really important message to be sending right now.
Well, I think they, as you said, if they know that the support is there, I think they can go out and do so much more when they know somebody's there to catch them if they fall. They know the safety equipment is there when they need it, because now we can make sure that we can afford the newest and the best safety equipment so our kids don't have to go out and worry about that, and neither do the parents. It's, it's a peace of mind that I think is so important, and we really appreciate and I told her before, I said, I'm going to say it in front of God and everybody, from a mama, I love you for it, and I appreciate you doing this, because there's several different ways that people can donate. Maybe if they can't be here on Wednesday. Now, you've made it open for big deals as well.
Yeah, so now you can just donate if you'd like. You can just drop by the PKY studios, or any person on the Edge Media Group staff will be glad to take care of the donation for you. But we also have it online already, where you can just go right in and donate online using your credit card. You go to WPKYonline.com, and on the front page, there's a section that says Big Deals. And when you go into the deals store, you'll see over on the left-hand column, it will have auctions, and have little different categories. It has on there Tiger Day. Just drop down Tiger Day, and it is in all increments. You can give 10, 20, 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000. And then we're out working with some businesses as well. And if they do a minimum of $1,000 donation to the Tiger program, then we have a package that we're going to present to them free of charge through the radio station for this season. So Heather and Cindy are out working on that right now. 100% of the money is going to the school. We're not getting paid one dime of this. This isn't about WPKY. This isn't a fundraiser for us. This isn't the Edge Media Group. 100% of our proceeds are going to be turned around. We're going to write a check back to Caldwell County Schools.
I'm going to tell you what, that makes me proud to be a part of this this organization, and we sure do appreciate what you're doing for Caldwell County. We really do.
Well, it's an honor. I mean, I grew up playing sports. It was an important part of my life. I didn't get to play my senior year, and that was devastating. I didn't play my senior year because they consolidated 5 high schools my senior year. And we were all of a sudden going to have 20 seniors on our basketball team, and that won't work. So I didn't play my senior year, and I look back on that, and it really was impactful in my life, believe it or not. I was trying to decide whether in college to play college ball or whether to, go down the academic route. And fortunately, I had that option, so I was able to go with academics rather than athletics. But had I been counting on that, it would have all gone down the drain. And so I'm very sensitive to these kids missing a big opportunity in their life, and it's at a crucial time. You remember your senior year forever, and it needs to be good business for these kids.
Well, and I'll tell you, there's so many kids that if it wasn't for sports, they might have given up on school a long time ago. And I believe in that. And I have one in my house that didn't really care about a lot of that school stuff until football come along, and it helped his confidence. And I've seen it turn kids around, and I was one of those. It didn't really, academics wasn't necessarily my thing, but basketball was. But I learned that I had to keep my academics up if I was going to play ball. And,
they go together.
They go hand in hand. And I'll tell you, a lot of times, I think that there's a lot of kids that stay in school and do better and really work on those grades. And maybe it's because of the sports, but at least it's teaching them something.
Right. You learn a lot. You learn a whole lot on a team. And, I think about every day, Scott Brown teases me because I use a lot of sports analogies in our meetings and in our conversations. And you learn a whole lot about team, and you learn a lot about winning. You learn how to lose. You learn how to get better, and you learn to focus on the things that will cause you to become a better player. And I think that applies in life just like it does on a court or on a field. I know it will seem like this is all about football because of our timing, and it's strictly because we have to offset our lack of revenue in football to know that we have money for basketball, softball, volleyball, baseball, soccer. So it's just a matter of timing. That's it. So Wednesday, Tiger Day, all day long. We want to invite people to come out and be on the air with us. This is the whole day to celebrate Caldwell County. And so we'll start at 6 o'clock Wednesday morning. Tess, I know you've got some special plans for that day. And then at 8 o'clock, we've invited some coaches and players. And we'd love to have some alums come on and talk about what athletics means or has meant to you. And then we'll go all day long. You can drop by all day, anytime you want. We'll be on the air throughout the course of the day, live, talking about Tiger Day. And then at 6 p.m., we'll do a 1-hour special to kind of sum up the day. And then we're going to let Todd announce the grand totals on Thursday in his show, which he's been doing for several years on WPKY. And so it's only fair that our sports guy gets to be the one that carries in the totals at the end of the day. So he'll do that on Thursday morning during his show. I agree.
He come in the other day to announce Tiger Day, and I said I thought that was fitting that he announced it. And
oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I wanted to scream it from the hills, but I was good that day, Miss Beth. I really was. I thought that was restraint for me. For me, that showed a lot.
By the way, Todd is kind of driving the train on this for us, and so if you have some interest and you want to be able to do a little shout-out or kudos, or you just want to wish our Tigers good luck, reach out to Todd Griffin and let him know that you'd like to come in. And you don't have to set an appointment, but if you'd like to, if it's helpful to you, give him a timeline of when you'd like to join him. And I know he'd be glad to hear from you. We all will. This is really, to me, a wonderful opportunity to say, hey, kids, we love you. We support you. We're behind you 100%. We know that athletics is important to you. We're going to do everything we can to make it a positive season for you. And let's kick off this year on a great note.
Oh, I'm so excited. Tomorrow we're going to have, on Coffee Talk, we're going to have some sports teenage mamas that talk about the importance of sports in their kids' lives, and what as alumni, what they felt like when they were even there. We're going to talk to some of the mamas, and I think that's important to kind of get their view as well. And then on Wednesday, we've got some coaches, some alumni. Oh, I've got one that not only played for Caldwell, he coached Caldwell, retired, and come back and is coaching again, Miss Beth.
That's awesome. That's love right there. When you get out and get back in, you know you love it, right?
Right. And we've got Dennis, we've got Bob, and not only that, I'll tell you, don't tell anybody, Miss Beth. It's a secret. But I got a couple of footballs, and Miss Heather's taking care of getting some autographs on those footballs, and we're going to do some fun stuff on Wednesday with those.
Oh, very cool.
But don't tell nobody. It's a secret.
All right, I won't tell her. I talked to Dennis Stevens over the weekend, by the way, and he's taking a vacation day to come celebrate Tiger Day with us on Wednesday. That's the kind of dedication and commitment we have across the board, and that makes me so happy that we're all willing to say, you know what, regardless of our political beliefs and regardless of what's going on in the world today, we're behind our kids. And that's really what this is all about, is supporting our kids and being sure that we have a safe season.
Well, at the end of the day, I promise you, Miss Beth, that's the one thing that all of us in Caldwell County can agree on, one way or the other, is that we love our kids.
There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'll tell you, I'll put it on a T-shirt and get us all. Hey, thank you so much. I guess we'll see you on Wednesday.
For sure. I'll be there all day.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Beth. Have a great week.
You too.
Of course, Miss Beth Mann, that's our president and CEO, and I'm telling you, we call her Mama for a reason. She loves our county, and no matter what, always seems to come through for us in so many ways. And I don't think that there's ever enough thank yous in the world that I have than I do for that lady. Anyway, come on by and see us on Wednesday. Of course, Tiger Day is so important, and it's important to our kids. It's important to our parents. And it's important to our school. So do the right thing. Come by and see us on Wednesday. If you don't want to wait till Wednesday, hit our big deals page. You can always do that right there from your cell phone. You never even have to leave the house, okay? It could not be easier. WPKY Online.com.
This year has really affected our high schools and student athletes. Caldwell County has not been immune. Changes to this year's football season will greatly affect the revenue the school will be able to generate to support other high school sports. To help raise awareness and money, WPKY is hosting a Tiger Day on Wednesday, September 2nd.
This one's going to be a fun show. It's a big win for Caldwell County.
Starting the morning and lasting all day till 7 that night.
And good.
We'll feature special programming throughout the day, highlighting the importance of sports to high school students.
And a great showing by the Caldwell County, able to prevail on this one. It was the Tigers.
There will be an opportunity for you to financially donate online at our Big Deal store or in person at the station.
That was a fantastic game.
All monies raised during Tiger Day will go to support all Caldwell County high school sports.
Caldwell County recovers.
Anything you're able to give will be greatly appreciated.
We'll get the single touchdown Tigers.
What a game for the Caldwell County Tigers.
Caldwell County puts a touchdown on the board.
Tiger Day on Wednesday, September 2nd.
1580, 103.3 WPKY.
This Friday night, tune in for a local sports special, the YourSportsEdge.com Fall Sports Preview. The entire YourSportsEdge.com team will be on the air to preview high school fall sports. You can join Scott, Todd, Tom, and Josh as they break down the fall sports picture for the entire area. This local sports special will air immediately after the 6 o'clock news. YourSportsEdge.com team has never stopped carrying the sports news that's important to you. Tune in right here after the 6 o'clock news to catch their fall sports special. And as always, for the latest sports, go to YourSportsEdge.com. Our
WPKY Weather Engine Weather Center forecast for today looks like that patchy fog is pretty well gone. Got a little bit of a haze left, but not much of that fog anywhere. Chance of thunderstorms this afternoon, high 85. Tonight, mostly cloudy through the overnight hours, low 69 tomorrow. Those thunderstorms are going to pop in early afternoon. Chance of those on and off through supper time. As we go through the overnight hours tomorrow night, though, those showers are going to become likely with thunderstorms in the mix Wednesday morning. Of course, our temperature not going to be too bad. Lower 80s throughout the end of the week. Of course, cooler air is going to join us next week. Looks a lot more like fall is on the horizon. 75 at 8:51, 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Community Medical.
Fortner Gas is a full-service propane company offering services in western Kentucky. You'll find offices located in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website and discover the many services and products available to you at Fortner Gas. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they are already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If not, they'd love to be. Contact Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
At First Southern National Bank, we place a high value on the well-being of our customers and communities. With that in mind, we are taking steps that demonstrate how much we care about you. Our drive-through lanes will be available for daily needs, while in-person services can be scheduled by appointment. Take advantage of our online banking, our mobile banking app,